I'm giving my... Because I don't know any about the deviant, I'm giving my spot to anyone.
Alright.
Snake then.
Just please be other than the crab. I'm getting sick of the crab.
Okay, well, we already killed the Siennatar, so we don't need to fight that anymore.
Let's do another one of Rick's key quests.
Oh.
Says the person who isn't actually in the hunting room at the time.
Yeah, what?
Says the magic. Squidward, your ceiling is talking to me.
Alright, so then, it's all up to Rick.
Yeah, give me a second. Let me pull up
Gotcha.
the list.
I mean, there's more to Berserk than just the dark stuff, because,
Okay.
I mean, do you even know that it like takes some pieces of Nietzschean philosophy, like fate versus free will, or something like, or defying your own fate.
Can I just like cut this topic down now before it gets out of hand again?
Before Kyrex gets his mallet.
That's it. I'm getting me mallet.
Not getting out of this.
No. Okay, so you guys know the picture of Eustace saying.
Oops, sorry.
It's Eustace saying, "That's it. I'm getting me mallet," and it cuts to someone made Eustace in Bloodborne, and he's holding the Kirk hand.
Yeah, I saw that. And it looks like, not to mention, it looks like Eustace too. Don't forget.
I prefer the version where he's made in Soul Calibur 6.
I like it. I like the meme where he's like, "Nope, not getting out of me chair," and the beam of light from the World of Light intro.
Yes.
It freaking obliterates Danny DeVito. That's why he isn't. That's why he isn't in KH3. He got obliterated by the World of Light beam.
That actually reminds me. There's something related to that me and Starmac talked about, but it's spoilers, so we really.
Right. Yeah.
Sora doesn't feel so good at the end.
Oh, stop. Yeah. No.
There's no Danny DeVito in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Doesn't mean it's the reason why Danny.
Phil. There's no reason for Phil to be in the Olympus world.
He says nothing.
Yeah.
They already made his model.
Yeah.
Like he literally disappears if you revisit the world. He's not there.
Yeah.
There's
Don't
really
lose
no
it.
reason for Phil to be in that part, or anyway, because in the movie, it's obviously taking the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Phil didn't really do much at the end of the movie.
So yeah, he's
Like where we're
just
at.
there, and he says absolutely nothing because his Japanese voice actor died.
Mm-hmm. Starmac, are you going to join the quest?
Oh fuck.
Anyways, just to re-advertise for the chat, this is Monster Hunter Mondays, where we get pissed off and Hulk out about stuff we don't like.
Oh, shut up! No. This is Monster Hunter Mondays, the stream where the hunts are made up and Kyrex's temper doesn't matter.
I was gonna say, but I thought it wasn't just Monster Hunter anymore.
Well,
it is now.
Well,
right now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Today.
Well, I put the multiplayer Mondays logo up just because, well, that was the only thing I really had up. But anyways, if you are G rank and you have a Nintendo Online subscription and a copy of Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate, feel free to sign up. And that is not the command.
Hold on. Right?
There we go.
Did you use the show? Did you use the show command?
No, I thought the command was sign ups, but it's just sign up.
Okay.
I think you've made that mistake nearly every stream.
I mean, it's a simple mistake to make. You just add an S at the end, so I can't. It's understandable that that mistake can happen.
Don't worry, guys. I will be just a second.
All right.
I'm shooting my palicos out of a cannon.
Oh, okay. I thought you were also thinking about changing your weapon.
No, I'm just
As
shooting
you
them out
know.
of a cannon.
Because-
As you do. You know, this
I mean-
totally normal thing that you do, just firing palicos out of a cannon.
I mean, isn't that a Palico skill now too? In Generations Ultimate, you can fire.
Well, they fire
yourself
themselves
as
out
a
of cannon.
Yeah, so it's
What is this,
nothing
Sea of
abnormal
Thieves?
for them.
It's not animal cruelty if they do it to themselves, but it is if you do it to them.
Did everyone get
Okay,
provisions?
that just got a bit dark for this game.
How is that dark?
Because you're firing palicos out of a cannon to fight a gigantic monster.
Or
But
just
they
find
do it
random
themselves.
Oh, look, the FBI would like to know my location.
No.
Open up.
PETA. No. It's not. It's not the FBI. PETA would like to know your location.
Oh, fuck 'em.
Oh, speaking of like, guys, I've been
Speaking
following
of
something.
PETA?
No. It was speaking of the FBI. I was following up like.
It's
There's
even
this-
worse.
No, it's because it's because recently I made a comment on a certain video about the FBI and it got a pretty decent amount of likes. Like for it being me. I follow this guy on YouTube known as Undying Nephilim. You probably never heard of him because basically, but he actually has done some really cool. You want to know what he made? He's made you guys know like have you guys ever heard of like the Total War series?
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've watched my brother play Shogun
the
Total War.
TF2's the TF2 Japanese items from a promotion of Total War Shogun.
Yeah, it's like the real-time strategy game where you command your units and stuff. Yeah, that.
Okay, what about it?
Well, what he's done, Undying Nephilim on YouTube, is he made a Zelda mod in an entire campaign for it.
Okay.
Oh no!
It's actually not bad. Like, it's
Please
actually
tell me it's not that fucking guy.
what guy?
What?
Oh, the guy who holds campaign is I like the mature Zelda for mature gamers like myself.
It's not mature. Like, it's not.
Of
like
course, it's like a fucking edgelord in DeviantArt.
No. It's more like mature because his face is stuck in the wall.
I can't believe I
His
died.
face is stuck in the wall. But anyway,
It's frozen on my end.
it's good for us.
Weird.
I can't
Okay,
believe I died.
so I can hate it.
But as I'm saying, it's more adult themed, as in there's blood, gore, stuff like that. There's
Yeah.
not like any like that mature content. The FBI was mainly because it wanted to, because he's actually moved on to a different type of like strategy game like platform. And right now, what he's doing is he's currently working on like, porting the missions from the Total War version that he made into the new engine that he has. It's like
I think his model engine basically.
he's porting. It's like a complete Total War stuff because it's a lot different. Like if you look him up on YouTube, it's very different than what he was doing before. Like it's way different. I think it's like some. I don't know what exactly like what the like engine is like used from. It's like a kind of like a builder kind of thing where like you build armies, you build bases, and like you get like you can build like recruit troops, stuff like that.
Right, so kind of like Command and Conquer.
I think.
Damos is asking if the voice chat's going to hell for anyone else.
Yeah, it is.
So
No, I don't think so. No, hold on.
Maybe it's another moment of snakes and not
Yeah,
working.
it's entirely on my end. Like if I stop recording, I bet the problem will probably go away.
Then
So,
do it.
good question.
Right.
How'd the tail get cut off? So,
I don't know.
Because we're that good.
Yeah, we're just that good.
that's a good joke.
All right, there we go.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Because he hasn't like. But here's the thing: is that he actually like when his Total War, when he was still working on Total War, like it's called Hyrule Total War. That's the
I
mod.
know.
One of your plays Total War.
So
I know, but I just find it interesting. I mean, you don't have to watch
Okay.
it, but I mean, you
So,
don't have to play
how
it.
does-
It's just interesting to watch.
So how does the FBI figure into all of this?
Well, right now, what he's doing is he's released from cutscenes because he makes his own cutscenes for his.
That's very cool.
What does that have to do with the FBI?
Well, it involves Saria and an adult Mike.
No.
It's nothing bad. It's nothing bad. It's just the fact that after a very long battle, Saria wraps her arm around Link and just leans on him.
Oh, okay. So in this case, FBI means female body inspector.
Wow.
Can I say? Okay, now that you explain it, can I take the role of Kyrex and give my piece?
But
Yes.
yeah, it's like it's more of like a joke I made on like in the comments section that was actually a lot of people actually kind of
Sure.
liked.
Okay.
Okay.
It was
now
like-
I guess I'm gonna be the Kyrex of this situation because I'm gonna rant. But that guy, I just hate his guts because I have literally fought with that guy before. Because that guy made an entire gigantic post on DeviantArt where he cried and whined about the fact that Hyrule Warriors exist. Because it totally ripped off his idea, and because you can't have Link moving a ball and chain killing millions of enemies. That's unrealistic in a fucking Zelda game, in a fucking Warriors game, because everything is so happy and not mature like the gamers should want Zelda. This is the kind of guy who loves Twilight Princess for the wrong reason and hates Skyward Sword, hates Breath of the Wild, and he literally spent time redesigning and making characters better by picking characters from Zelda and just make them completely ugly as sin design-wise because they need to be dark and edgy.
What?
Yeah.
And really, I actually checked the story, and the story is not different than any old-timey. I was 15 when I wrote this fanfic of a dark and greedy Zelda because Majora is somehow this fucking super powerful, way more powerful than the goddesses, super chaotic evil because that was never a thing. But in general, it's because I have literally spoke with the guy, and he has been terrible person with me just because I like Hyrule Warriors.
Wow.
Just because I could like Zeldas that don't have to be dark and greedy. Apparently, he hates everybody who does that. That's
Wow.
why I hate that.
So
Are you
we're talking
sure
about the
you're
same
thinking of
person.
Same person?
I'm
Yeah,
done.
that's the guy who made the fucking Hyrule Total War mod.
Huh. Okay.
And he also made a mod of Star Fox with another game, a strategy game, that is
Oh, yeah.
literally based on the worst ending of Command.
He's made a
Which
couple of
ending's the
things.
worst ending?
The one where Crystal changed her name to Corset because that was totally a great idea.
How did that work? I didn't even hit him.
I don't know.
But like, I really like the Hyrule Total Wars. Like, he did like I believe how many playthroughs was it?
I mean, I admire his dedication, but the guy's an asshole.
Well, if you want a
I
total
mean,
dark and gritty Zelda, how about you make a crossover with Zelda and Berserk? Because both those totally work together. Am I right?
Well,
Yeah.
like I believe so far he's made I think his like final product for Hyrule Total War before he decided to move to the different engine. Oh great, we got a Gravios.
Oh,
Oh,
shit. Someone
I
throw
got
some
him.
shit at it.
Please?
Okay,
And
shit's
they both
been
roared
thrown.
at the same time.
Wow.
And he's roaring again. But
Ow.
like he did about 38 parts.
What the
of
fuck? Jeez.
Yeah,
No.
he did 38 parts of Hyrule Total War before switching.
That was
I actually
right
really,
in front of my face. I was probably like inches away from that beam.
Hey
Guys, they're both on me.
I'm just gonna ignore Snake's near-death experience.
Okay.
I would
wait,
like to do my suspicions, but that ain't happening.
Oh, did
You're
the
saying
Tigrex
the
leave?
guy did a let's play of his own mod?
Well, it's more like a showcase, really. like a showcase of like the areas and stuff. I honestly really enjoyed it because it was like a complete playthrough, and I was enjoying it. He was making it as he was, like he was making the playthrough as he was building the campaign.
I mean, I think
It's still not.
I mean, I think something like that is really cool.
I mean, he
Deimos
has
is saying that Parallel Process is the guy that made Hyrule Total War.
what?
Yeah.
Is that
No,
the
I
guy
don't
who you
think
were
so.
fighting with? Not Kyrex, Starmech?
Yeah, I don't remember his username. That's why I thought the one that Gavin was talking about was that guy, because that was the guy who made the game. I remember
No.
that.
No,
Undying.
Undying Nephilim was the guy who made the game.
Okay, Deimos is saying he's looking at the ModDB page for Hyrule Total War, and the developer is listed as Parallel Process.
I mean, you never know; it could be a different name.
Kind of
He
changed
could
his
have more than
username.
one username. Or
But-
maybe he
Yeah.
teaches.
Yeah, I don't.
It wouldn't be. I'm pretty sure I had a old
Snake.
naming convention for internet before I got Starmech.
Yeah, but literally, this guy has been doing like all kinds of stuff with it. Like he's been the main guy who's been like showing off the new factions and whatnot that he's adding into his game, or into his mod. Like he's the guy who made it because he's been adding all of the stuff into it.
Just wish he wasn't such an asshole.
Okay, time to heal.
Yeah, unfortunately, like, if the developer of something is an asshole, it kind of taints the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand that some people say that don't
more of like an opinion.
don't mix the work with the artist and shit. I get that, but I would be fine with that if I didn't literally fight with the guy.
Yeah, I can understand that.
It's really easy to say separation of art and artist when you're not the person that had the issue with them over literally the stupidest thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Undying Nephilim is also Parallel Process. That's the
Oh,
All right.
So yeah, it is the same. It is the same person. Undying
Different name.
Nephilim is a con. Move on.
But he makes good stuff.
I mean, it's kind of
He
like
has
the
it.
thing with Fez and Phil Fish. Like, Phil Fish was pretty much an asshole, and well, I don't want to support him.
Oh, he was the
I mean, I'm going to bring this up.
I mean,
Hitler's
people
art,
have their own
yeah.
opinions, really.
I was gonna say you can separate Hitler and the art as well. Some people can. So
Oh, he's limping.
he's limping. So
Alright,
Should
cool.
we catch him? Because
no offense, but we're gonna admit I didn't want to stream today to suddenly be talking about Hitler.
Bit of a jump there, I'm gonna be honest.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
What the conversation we started this fucking stream with? Kingdom
Hang on,
Hearts,
hang on.
and now we're
Hang on,
talking
hang on.
about.
and now we're talking about Hitler.
correct. Kyra's just trying to speak.
It's just quite the jump because it's like, okay, so we've got this guy who's, you know, kind of a douchebag about Zelda, but he makes a good game. And on
Laying a
this
trap.
guy- and on this hand, we have the leader of the Nazi party, killed 6 million people.
I got a trap over here. So
Alright,
over by the tail.
here he comes. There we go.
Rougher than the best of it.
Got him.
But I really
come-
enjoyed his sense of storytelling.
I mean, I wouldn't really want to separate Hitler's art from Hitler, because he's Hitler. I mean, come on.
Okay, less
Yeah.
drastic. Chris Benoit, the wrestler.
I don't even know that guy.
He wasn't he the wrestler that
Killed his wife and child.
family, and then himself.
Yes.
Jesus.
I
Okay, why are we getting to these dark topics every time?
yeah. Let's
Not, please.
yeah. Let's
Jesus Christ.
okay.
Okay,
Okay,
I'm
this
gonna go ahead
whole
and say this
talk
though.
never happened, and we'll choose something else to talk about.
Well, I'm still wasn't done. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna talk about Hitler though.
not talking about dark topics doesn't make it go away.
I wasn't talking about a dark topic. Starmech brought it to the dark topic.
Actually, no, Rick brought up Hitler.
No. Starmech started dark. I made it darker.
I
just
want that
escalated.
in the fucking memorial plate. Rick brought Hitler, Kyrex 2019.
Starmech got dark. I make it darker.
Okay.
But as I was,
Now it's time for the Switch, if my memory serves. So
Yes.
We're already
Yeah.
playing on the Switch.
that's
Get
what I
out.
meant.
get out.
Well, that's what I was gonna do. Jeez.
You're stuck with.
Okay, so it's me and Rick that leave.